Okay, now. Okay, for those of you who were hoping beyond hope to see a big picture of me today, maybe there is one, maybe there's not. Anyway, so there we were a million years ago, and we were practicing our C scale. So let's all get on the same page with two things, the C scale and tablature. So tablature, I know a lot of you know all this already, so just hang in there. Tablature is a universal language to communicate how to put more into your ukulele songs than just strumming away, how to communicate where and when to pick out a single note. And so the C scale and tablature, some guy who lived an upside down life decided that the way to communicate this would be if you took your ukulele, you slapped it against a piece of paper, you stared at the strings facing you so that your normal bottom string, your A string, would be at the top of the page. And you would just draw long horizontal lines, and those would represent the strings. And you would draw vertical lines, and those would represent not frets, but measures, okay? So you'll see in what's being shared that the C scale in tablature has 3 measures. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, maybe we could argue about that, but you're in my living room, so you probably don't want to argue. But let's say it has 3 measures. And the first measure is just telling you that the C scale starts out with an open C string. And so that with your ukulele pressed against the screen or the page is the 3rd string from the top. For us, in real life, it's the 3rd string from the bottom, and it's saying you do an open for C, open string, 3rd string. And the numbers tell you on that string where to put your finger to, which fret to put your finger on. So in this, it's O2, do, re, re, do, re. And then on the E string, or the second one from the top in tablature, second one from the bottom for us, as long as you learn how to read upside down, you're going to be doing great. And then open, do, re, mi. And then 1 for the 1st fret, fa. 3 for the 3rd fret, so. And then on the A string, open, la. 2nd fret, ti, do. And for the rest of my life, I've assigned for tablature that's in the first 4 frets, I've assigned my index finger to the 1st fret, my middle finger to the 2nd fret, my ring finger to the 3rd fret, and my pinky to the 4th fret. So in this case, we're only dealing with the first 3 frets. There are no numbers on the page that say 4 or 5 or 6 or anything higher than that. And so I'm playing open with my thumb, 2 with my middle, open with my thumb on the E string, 1 with my index, 3 with my ring, open with my thumb, 2 middle, 3 ring. And I'll be doing that for the rest of my life. That's so comforting to know. I hope it's a comfort to you too. Now, so 1 billion songs are made from those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 notes just by rearranging them, putting them in a different order or playing them twice or 3 times and then playing something else and then coming back to those notes. And so that's the importance of the C scale. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do, and backwards. Something, 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 something. Okay. And for more fun, you can do your thumb and your index finger. Where your thumb now, all it does is the top string, your G string. what you'll see in all of these diagrams has no numbers on it because we're not dealing with the G string, except for this little exercise where you hit your open G, 2, open on the second string, G. You're alternating 1, 3, open on the A string, 2, 3. And once you get used to that, it's kind of fun. Backwards. Oops. So that's kind of fun, and you can work on your speed, but that's your C scale. Okay. Now we took all of those, and with one exception, we just rearranged those numbers, and we came up with an original composition. And so we're going open, open on the third string or the C string. Open, open. And then 2 open. So second fret, still on the same C string. Open, open, 2, open. Maybe it's like 1 and 3, 4. 1 and 3, 4. So that's the first measure. Second measure is on the E string, and it's just 1, first fret, E string, and then open. Don't anybody shout out the answer. So that's open, open, 2 open, back to the beginning. E string. Let's do it again. Open, open, 2 open, all with the thumb. And still with the thumb on my right hand, index finger on my left. And then let's do that open, open, 2 open again for the third measure. And then let's go to the third fret on that E string and then do 3, 1. What was that? Open, open, 2 open, and then second string 3, 1. So that whole line, nice and slow, is on the third string, open, open, 2 open, second string, 1 open, third string, 2, 3, 1. Now it's taking on some substance and meaning. On the next section down, it's open, open again on that C string. Should be very familiar by now. But now it's third fret on your first string. So it's C, 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 but that third C is an octave difference. Open, and then 1 open on E, and then second fret, third string. Let's do all those again. Open, open, and then drop on the C string. Drop to the A, 3 open. E string, 1 open. Third string, 2. Let that ring. Now, here's the only departure from the C scale is we've got 1, 1 on the first string, 1, 1 open. And again, 1, 1 open. And again, 1, 1 open. 1 on the E string. Open 1 on the E string. Oops, that's 3, 1. Sorry, screwed that up. Let's start that section again. Open, open on the C string. 3, 0 on the first string. 1 open on the E string. 2 on the third string. 1, 1, 0 on the first string. 1 on the second string. 3, 1. So let's put all that together, that second section. 1, nice and slow, 2, 3, 4. First string. And for the cherry on top, third string, O2, O3. And many more. Okay. Now, if we take all of those notes and we actually put names to them, then the names to those notes on the first string, and this is the third section on the page I'm showing, is C, C, D, C on the third string. C, C, D, C, F, E. And if you just look back up, then you've got open, open, 2 open, 1 open. C, C, D, C, second fret, F, E. C, C, D, C again. G, F this time. And that's the 3, 1 on your second string. Then on the last section, C, 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 A. So we're going from lower C's to higher C's. Open, F, E. D on the second fret, third string. And that 1, 1 on the first string, that's B flat, B flat. And that's why it doesn't show up in the C scale up above, because the C scale is all no flats and no sharps. So that's open A, first string, second fret F, third on the second string, and back to first string on the first fret, second string. And then, and many more is C, D, C, E flat. Now, Bob, why did you do all that? Why in the world did you go to the trouble to do that? Well, we'll never talk about this again, so we might as well talk about it now. Conceptually, if you, instead of doing for a C scale, you do open, 2, open, 1, 3, open, 2, 3. Instead of doing that, you did the names of those notes, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Over time, you might start to train your ear to hearing a note that sounds like this, and your ear says, oh, that's a C. So you're trying to work on some piece of music and you're listening to somebody else play it, and they pick out a little piece and you say, oh, that's a C. And their fingers moving right next to, oh, that must be a B. And so it's kind of an ear training exercise. So if you have a simple, you are my sunshine, or happy birthday, or who knows what. If you went back to Tennessee Waltz and you took the parts where we have the melody laid out like this, and you went in and you wrote in the notes. So you could go C, C, D, C. Over time, conceptually, you would start to recognize that that's a D. That must be a D. I've been singing C, C, D, C forever. That's a D. F, E. Oh, that's an F, of course. E. So it's an ear training exercise. So anyway, I just wanted to play Happy Birthday in a melodic format. That's all I wanted to do. That's enough on that. Who's got questions anyway? Who's got questions? What's happening out there? Y'all doing okay?
I don't have a question, but I love the sheet that you put together. That was very nice.
Frameable.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Well, let's go. Let's sing a song or something, for crying out loud. Who popped in? Becky Wong popped in. How are you, Becky? Good to see you. Anybody else that I'm missing? No, we're good. Patty Silva. Patty, nice to have you with us. Judy's here. Okay, we're good. We're all good. I was going to share, but I was going to do something. Let's take a look at the view here for a second. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's do that and let's share something. I might do something. I don't know. Make bigger picture might be good. I don't know. I don't know if that makes me bigger or who that makes bigger, but there you go. This is kind of a tongue twister or a brain teaser or something. How do you play 6 songs with the same chords and the same progression and just keep changing the melody? All the time trying to practice a new technique. This is not a new technique, but for those of you who are time traveling, 2 Tuesdays ago, I think it was 2 Tuesdays ago, 2 weeks ago, we were doing raschiato, I think. And that's a fan or a roll. Let me do this. Shift command. No, don't do that. Huh. Did that change the picture? No, nothing. You still got me, little old me.
Were you trying to change the size or what were you doing?
No.
I mean, I
No.
see you and the picture and the sheet.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to, no, it's okay. Never mind. So anyway, just to go back in time, raschiato or a roll or a fan strum is trying to put a little bit of a percussive element into your strumming. And so it's taking your pinky and your ring finger and your middle finger and your index finger and rolling them or fanning them across your strings. And so the best way to do that is to put your left hand over your strings so you aren't confused by some chord or extra noise, and see if you get the sound of a comb or a prump, prump. If you can say prump and your fingers are making that noise, then you're golden. And so the strum way, the way you would incorporate it into a strum is, typically down, down, up, down. In an island strum, you would do it on the second down, down, fan, up, down. But to get there, you might just try down, fan, just to get the idea of your second downbeat is going to be a fan, down, fan, down, fan, down, fan, down, fan. And then you might build that to then down, fan, up. And I like to bounce that first down, not get too far away from my uke, just bounce it off the top 2 or 3 strings. So it's a little bit of a shorter strum because your fan is going to be a little bit of a longer strum. Down, fan, up, down, fan, up, down, fan, up. And then I'd add the up, down, fan, up, down, fan, up, down, fan, up, down. Always trying to concentrate on that second downbeat as being a really good fan. So now you've got a song where you can practice that. But maybe you're not ready to do it on every single strum every time. So maybe you just pick the C's or the A minor and say, on that particular chord, I will practice the fan strum. And maybe you just pick the first measure. You don't even do both. So you would do C regular, A minor, fan. And you could just sit there and marvel at how good you sounded on that one measure for 4 beats. F, G. I remember when rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun, holding hands and skimming stones. Had an old gold Chevy in a place of my own. I have a picture pinned to my wall, an image of me and of you, and we're laughing, loving it all. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Let's see, you got tired of doing that and you said, but what about that other stuff we've been working on? Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, flowing like a breeze. Every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Every single day, every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comforts me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she's standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Now this instrumental break is surprisingly similar to everything else we've been doing. Well, the biggest kick I ever got was doing a thing called the Crocodile Rock, while the other kids were rocking round the clock. We were hopping and bopping to the Crocodile Rock. Yeah, hold me now, warm my heart, stay with me. Let the loving start, let loving start. So darling, darling, stand by me, oh, stand by me, oh, stand by me, stand by me. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, oh, can't you see? You belong to me. How my poor heart aches with every step you take, every move you make, every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake. I'll be watching you. Every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. When the night is cloudy, there's still a light that shines on me. Shine on till tomorrow, let it be. I love that. You know, I said I was going to turn off the phone just when I walked into the room. C, A minor, and an F. So that's 6 songs. So that's pretty much got our whole day is done. That's it. That's the whole thing. That was fun. We've had that mashup for, I was trying to think back, for I think 3 years. We rarely play it, but seem to practice the fan strum. That's kind of a good one because you can practice it over and over and over again and not have to worry too much about the chords and just think about your fingers. And so that's what we were trying to do. That's what I was trying to do. Let's see. Everybody doing okay out there? Just gonna plow through some songs here. Got some other stuff to take a look at to kind of remind ourselves, what were we doing anyway? So, no sliding. All sliding slowly. So here's a trick. The G7 slide. The what? You can't slide into G7 because it's already there. It's already G7. It's like it's there. You can't slide into that. But wait. So what is a slide? So let me see if I can get if that looks any better. I don't know if that looks any better or not. But let's say you wanted to slide into a G. You got your regular G, right? Your open 2, 3, 2, regular G. You wanted to slide into, you take that form and you move it to the first fret. Move it. So you make it a G flat. And it sounds eh. But if you hit it and then slide it into place, it sounds pretty good. And to do a good slide, you got to snap your fingers across that fret. And there's no jumping over because that's going to ruin your slide. You got to push them through the fret. So in this case, so let's say we did the intro and we did C, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Nice and slow and easy, C. Here's a G slide. So I did this slide. I did my down, up, down, up, down, up. I moved it back for the second measure of G, back to the first fret. G7. I'm not going to try to slide C, even though we could. So I'm just messing with the G. Now the G7 is an interesting case study in sliding. There I was minding my own business, watching Sarah Maisel play a song, and I kept seeing her when it was supposed to be G7, moved into some diminished chord. I had no idea what the heck she was doing. I watched it, and I thought, I'll be darned, she is sliding into the G7. So she is taking that open 2, 1, 2 that we know and love as a G7, and she's starting it with the index finger off the board, beyond the nut. And so she's just got a diminished chord, open 2, and she's sliding that from the first fret to the second fret, and then laying her index finger down behind it. So you almost get a slide and a hammer. That's some fancy slidey action. So here we're going to do a little bit of sliding wherever you want to. You like the G, then practice on the G. You don't like sliding, don't slide. Stay off the ice, as we like to say. If you do like sliding and you've been doing it on the D, not on this song, but other songs that we've been doing, and you've been doing it on G, well, this G7 is kind of a cool thing to add to your sliding repertoire. Fluent in French. But the other thing I'm going to be doing is every time I see a C and it's got a second measure of C or a C stop on that second measure, I'm going to strum it once, 3, 2, 1. Strum, 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to go C on the intro. Goodbye, Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh, something like that. So just to keep my head in the game, you can, anytime there's 2 measures, you can strum the second measure one time and just hit the third string, second string, first string, while holding that chord, and you will sound like you're picking out some amazing melody while everybody else is just trying to strum away. So let's just try that. We'll just have a little fun with a nice 3-chord song from Hank Williams. Hank plays it super slow. No reason why we shouldn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodbye, Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me gotta go, pull the parole down the bayou. My Yvonne, sweetest one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, have good fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm a-gonna see my Masha's meal. That's Creole. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, will have big fun on the bayou. voices buzzing, kinfolk come to see Yvonne by the dozen. Dress in style, go hog wild, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm a-gonna see my Masha's a meal. That's Creole. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay, yo. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Settle down, far from town, get me a pirogue. Gonna catch all the fish in the bayou. Saw my mom by Yvonne, what she need, oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm a-gonna see my Masha's meal. That's Cajun. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay, yo. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Said son of a gun, have big fun on the bayou. Oh, that's just little Hank Williams. I hope you were sliding around or doing something fun there, for crying out loud. I better have a drink of whiskey or sarsaparilla.
Fun song.
On the bio. Let's see what we got going on here. Ba-ba. Oh, Johnny, be good. Yeah, here's that D slide that we were talking about. Now I remember. What the heck? There. Yeah, that might do that. I don't know what that's going to do. 3 chords, having fun with 3 chord songs. So one of the purposes of A7 is the missing chord, if I block that with my picture. D, G, A7. For those of you who need that chord chart, let me give it to you live. Here's an A7. Open 1, open, open. Open 1, open, open. So a few things we've been working on are slides. So we just did G and G7. Now we've got a chance to do D. So you just take your normal D form, 2, 2, 2 open, and make it a 1, 1, 1 open, and slide it right into that 2 slot. Almost sounds like Chuck Berry. That's kind of fun. So on that same jambalaya strum pattern, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. G. And the same kind of concept as sliding in on a G7 by coming in off of the nut with open strings is you would just hit open strings and then drop your finger down on your A7. Just right after that first downbeat. Down drop. Now, for those of you who are tired of doing that kind of stuff, the other thing we've been working on is both sus chords and hammering. And this is a great song for sus chords because you can just pick up the bottom of your D anytime you want to. Pick up that bottom finger. I don't know if you can see my pinky coming off that second string or not. And then just drop it back down anytime you want to. Not only play A sus4, but you're hammering your bottom finger as well. Same thing with your G. I don't know if you can see my bottom finger coming off of the G or not. So instead of sliding in, you just bring up your bottom finger whenever you feel like it. Or add a pinky. Kind of fool around with those. And the same with your A7, you can add your middle finger to that third string second fret for that A7 sus chord. With all those, you just try them out whenever you want, see if they sound good or not. I'll be sliding on most of this. There is, you'll see on that second shaded part, after the intro where it goes, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 blah, 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 go, go. Johnny, go, go, A7, and a stop. And the stop, you either hit it once and put your right hand down on the strings, or you've got 3 extra fingers on your left hand, just put those down on the string. Johnny be good. So with the slide, you don't even need an empty beer bottle or a whiskey glass or anything. You just use your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. G. And back to D. Come in from out of nowhere with O7, A7, or O7, whatever. Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the evergreens, stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good, who never ever learned to read or write so well. He could play the guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, go. Go, Johnny, go, 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 go, go. A7 stop. Johnny be good. Used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack, or sit beneath the tree by the railroad track. An engineer could see him sitting in the shade, strumming to the rhythm that the drivers made. People passing by, they'd stop and say, oh my, but that little country boy can play. Go, go. Go, Johnny, go, 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 go, go. Johnny be good. His mother told him someday you'll be a man. You'll be the leader of a big old band. Many people coming from miles around. Hear you play music till the sun goes down. Maybe someday your name gonna be in lights, saying Johnny, be good tonight. Go, 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 go. Go, Johnny, 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 go, go, go. Johnny, be good. Finish strong. Don't smash your ukulele on anything. Everybody doing okay out there? Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Let's see what we want to do here. I know there's something. I don't remember what it was, but it was important. Oh, forgot to change my music on that one. So of course, I was reading off the tiny screen. There is something to be said about having printed music, even if we are destroying the universe. Let's see here. Fleetwood Mac may not be your bomb or your jam, but there's a rhythmic thing that happens here that I think is kind of fun. So I thought we haven't played this in a long time, so I thought I'd share this. Anyway, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I want to do that. Let's do that. Okay. There's a few things here that are kind of fun that hopefully not to repeat myself ad infinitum, nitum, but hopefully the idea is you pick up something here. Maybe you find a song that you like here, but maybe not, but you're working on other stuff. And so you apply some of this stuff to some of the stuff you're working on. Excuse me. In the intro and the verses, we're just going to do a regular island strum. Then on the Thunder Only Happens, the chorus, we're going to do the roll. So all of a sudden you're into D minor and you got down, fan up, down. Down, fan up, down. Okay, so that's the first thing. At the end of the first verse, you've got a C /////. That is, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, hesitate, 3, 4. So it is what you had, what you lost, and what you had, and what you lost. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the first one. The very next line, thunder only happens when it's raining. D minor C. Players only love you when they're playing. You got C and C sus4. You only put down your index finger for the C sus4, where you would normally play your F, first fret, second string. Just for the up, up, down, down, up, down. So you're back to the C on your final down. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. You play it any way you want to. I mean, obviously you could play it down, up, down, up. You could split it 2 beats, but the concept here that I'm trying to share is to just play it for those 2 upbeats. So you change the tone of the chord in the middle of the strum, but it has the C at the beginning and the end. That's the idea there. And then the pièce is at the end of that section, you'll know. It is 1 and 3, 4. So the C sus4 or your F finger, your index, only comes down on the 3rd down strum or the 3rd beat. Da, 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 boom, off. Da, 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 down, off. We're going to play that a lot at the end. And so you want to kind of get that or sit that part out, whatever you want to do. So that the chorus goes, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. Down, 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 boom, bum. Okay, so now, check this out. So you got B flat, right? Who cares about B flat? Play it as a G minor 7, open 2, 1, 1. And you can slide it right into the same form on the 3rd fret for your C. So instead of B flat and C, how you know them and love them, you can do B flat, slide to C. Now wait for it. I know what you're thinking, Bob. You haven't given us anything extra forever. I know. Wait for it. B flat, slide to C on the 3rd fret, exact same form, right? G form on the 5th is B flat. G form on the 7th is C. So I'm just taking my normal G form we know and love from the 2nd fret, and I'm applying it to the 5th. So it's open 5, 6, 5. And it's open 7, 8, 7 for C on the 7th fret. So you can mix and match. So you could be doing, you start out with B, your regular B flat and C. You could go to G minor 7 and slide it up. And you go to a G form. So for example, just to get crazy here, now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? So I'm up on the 5th and the 7th and back to the 1st. It's only right that you should play the way, sliding to the 3rd, feel it, but listen carefully to the sound. So, you normally wouldn't do that in a song. You would just pick one way that you like to play these things and keep playing them that way throughout most of the song. But you're in a group, like let's say you join us on Saturday and we play this song. what a great way to complement what the group is doing. Or you're listening to me on Zoom and you want to play something different to hear some kind of, harmonic something or other, complementary noises coming out of your ukulele that's different than what's coming out of your speaker. And you just want to coordinate with that. Then you can do these different forms and it would sound great. So anyway, I think that's about it. I'm probably going to hammer the D minor. Our hammering discussion a couple of weeks ago started with the D minor and hitting the so it's on the first up, down, down, up, down, down, up. So I'm doing my regular D minor and the down, down. And then I'm pulling off my index finger for the up and putting it back down. And it's just like the fan strum where you would do down, fan up, just to get used to it. And then you would do down, 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 hammer, up, down. That's how I would build towards that anyway. So if you hear kind of an extra little noise as we get into the choruses, that's what's happening is I'm hammering that D minor on that first up strum. Hammer away. Let's play this beast and see what we can do with it. 2, 3, 4. Here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost and what you had and what you lost. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You'll know. Now here I go again, see the crystal visions. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams. And have you any dreams you'd like to sell? Dreams of the loneliness, a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering of what you had and what you lost and what you have and what you lost. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. Here we go. And again. And again. One more time. Did I tell you about the taps? Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You'll know. You will know. Whoa, 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 you'll know. That was Stevie Nicks in the house. Oh my goodness. That stretches the old vocal cords, I'll tell you that right now. So now for the PAs, the resistance. Let's do Fields of Gold. Let's do some fan strums. And let's, just for fun, let's do this. So we like to do the first two lines instrumentally. So let's do a fan strum on A minors. And anywhere you want to, but particularly on the A minor. Always sounds good on those minor chords. And if you can remember, sus on any of the C's. Now on a 2-beat F, you can do down fan or down fan up. Same with G. Or you can skip that and just do 2 beats, 2 beats, C. Now at the very end, when we walked in, we'll slow it down. Last line, walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. That last C, see, F, walked in fields of. We're going to do 3 times. So it doesn't need to be that driving Stevie Nicks thing. It can be a really soft thing that you add to a C note. That's kind of a neat little beat to add to the end of a section or a phrase or a whole song. So we're going to add that at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's soul upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken. But I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walk in fields of gold. When we walk in fields of gold. When we walk in fields of gold. Aw, fields of gold, stealing from Stevie Nicks. I can't believe it. How we all doing out there, okay? Okay, good. Okay, whatever. We're all good. Look, there's 3 of you still here. I can't believe it. That's extraordinary. There's Diane. What's happening? Good to see you. Any questions? We got time. Want to go over anything?
Bob,
One of the Pams.
yes, my question is, when is this recording available? Because you've covered so much, I can't keep track of it all.
It's going to make my head explode.
I started taking notes and then I just ran out of it.
Well, we've got to talk to the Smithsonian. I would guess in an hour.
No, I mean, you send us a link or something later. Is that what it is? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So
Like tomorrow or the next day, whenever.
Yeah, it'll be soon. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Bob.
Yeah. Just so you know what staff has to do here.
Right. I know exactly.
Yeah. Is they have to click a button, then they have to go find it, then they have to click another button and download it to the the desktop. Then they've got to upload it to Dropbox or YouTube or something. So
It's a lot of work, Bob. It's a lot of work.
Staff is busy for hours after that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's okay, because we are so exhausted by the end of this session. that we're practicing.
Amen. I wouldn't have the bandwidth to review it till tomorrow anyway. So
Very good.
But you
Thank
can
you.
stop recording, Bob. No.
It's all good. Any other questions? That was a good one.
That's a good one.
Very good.
Very good. Very good. All right.
It was a great lesson, though, Bob, really, and you did give us a lot to carry over to other songs. And the more we do this, the easier it'll get.
If you come back and tell me one day that you're doing on one of your songs, I'll be just tickled to death. All right. Great to see everybody. Have a great day. We're going to end the recording.
Thanks,
Stop.
Bob.
Stop.
Thank you,
recording.
Bob.
Thank